Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, 20 years ago, well, over 20 years ago, I was actually stationed in the Navy right here in the Norfolk area. And our next guest is not only currently active duty, but is one of the highest ranking officers stationed right here in the Hampton Roads area, who has a very important job of working with allies to bring some common good to the world all the way around. So I'd like to welcome to Living 757, Rear Admiral Benjamin Nicholson. I have to salute you because that's what they make enlisted do with the officers.
Well, hi, Quincy. It's great to be with you today on Living 757, coming to you from Buda, Norway,
Wow.
up here above the Arctic Circle. And it's just great to be on your show today.
Hey, well, you know what? I noticed that you must be inside because I don't see a lot of jackets on you now. I got to ask you, man, I only did 4 years. How long have you been serving?
I've been in over 30 years. And, it just keeps going. So we'll see how long it takes me.
Wow. Well, now, there's a large tactical and also marine exercise that you're involved in. Please share with the rest of us what you guys are doing to help keep us protected out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for asking. So we're in the middle of an exercise called Steadfast Defender. This is the largest NATO exercise since the end of the Cold War. 31 NATO nations plus Sweden are participating. It's about 90,000 service members across the various countries, approximately 40 naval vessels, 80 aircraft, and over 1,000 combat vehicles. And basically, it is working together to prevent conflict, solidify our relationships within the alliance, and enhance our force readiness through our robust training that we're doing here in the high north, up here in above the Arctic Circle.
Wow. Well, so what's the length of time? Like, cause I remember like going on the Med cruise. That's a 6 to 9 month type of deployment. Like, what's the length of time that the servicemen and women will have to serve?
Yeah. So for this exercise, the entirety of the exercise goes for several months. But it starts out in phases, and we're in the maritime phase now, and then it'll work its way into the ground phase. But for the folks that I'm with here in this headquarters, we're here for about 6 weeks here in Norway.
Okay.
But we've got some other ships that actually have left a little while ago and are participating, and they'll be gone for a couple of months total.
Wow. Well, now, I'm seeing pictures like that is the Gunston Hall LSD-54. You know, that's crazy. I was the plank owner, or I'm a plank owner of the Oak Hill, which is LSD-51, which came some years after that ship was built. And that's the ship where I learned how to do my job as a gunner's mate. So what's the role of the Gunston Hall?
Yeah, I'm really glad you asked that as well, too. So Gunston Hall, one of our ships that's stationed at Little Creek, they left in late January, and they've got about 320 sailors or so. Most all of them live right there in the Hampton Roads area. And they've come over and they've picked up about 100 Finnish, Norwegian, and Swedish amphibious troops. And they're going to be doing some exercises and doing an amphibious landing. But on the way over here, they got to stop in Portsmouth in the UK. A lot of the service members went to London. They've just stopped here in Hardsted, Norway, as they're loading up and getting ready for the exercise. So it's going to be a great time for those sailors and a great time for that ship working with our allies and partners.
Yeah, I can imagine, and I'd like to apologize. I think I said Gunston Hall 50, LSD 54. I meant 44. Obviously, I'm looking
44.
right at the TV, but mine was the LSD 51, so that's probably where I got a little confused. Now, when it comes to all the exercises and what's important, I know family is important. So, do you guys keep how do you all stay encouraged with knowing that they have families that they're leaving back home?
Yeah, that's always a tough one. Nobody likes to leave their family. And so the great thing is in today's Navy, probably very different than when you were in, we've got a lot of connectivity. People can make calls. We have email. I mean, when I started out over 30 years ago, we couldn't even email home when we went underway. I mean, it was writing letters. That was it.
Wow.
So we've got a lot of connectivity, and that's really great to keep people connected. But also, the fact that these ships can go out and they can make these great port visits, and then people can then bring home souvenirs and bring home that experience of other countries that they get to visit.
Awesome. Well, you know, your info's on the screen, Real Admiral, and we certainly do appreciate you guys not only taking the time just to inform us of what you're doing, but thank you for serving and thank you for putting your guys' lives at risk just to keep us protected once again.
Well, thank you for your support, Quincy. We wouldn't do this if we didn't have the support of people like you. And really, in that Hampton Roads area, you know, the 757 code there, we're all about it. And we've got such great support from the community.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you, and you guys stay safe, and we'll see you when you guys come home. Salute you.
All right. Thanks, Quincy. You take care.
All righty.